Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. Right, we are going to leave here. Right, so from Visage, we want to go to the Isle of Cats and then up to Rosegate, I guess? Yeah, so let's head across here. You, let's see what you do. Nothing for now. Okay, we're pretty happy with that. Slow down and put into port. Here we go, Port Cavendish. Let's get a port to port. Though the Isle seems at present beyond the reach of the Admiralty's laws, that does not mean that the Admiralty lacks interest in their activities. Roses and Kings spend half a day observing the docks and note an astonishing number and variety of ships. Was that a Carnelian trimaran nestled beside a vessel from the Iron Republic? Dockhands complain loudly that they have never been busier. The caddies talk ceaselessly and carelessly about smuggling and piracy, but even the most guarded sailors lower their voice when they mention the King. They go even quieter when they talk about the Rose Guard. You make careful notes. Perhaps the Admiralty will understand what they mean, even if you don't. Well, we've actually got more experience of the Rose Garden than I think the Admiralty does. That is fair enough to say. Let's see. Yeah, let's just keep going with the whole field thing, I think. Some supplies. Okay, good. Now, let's leave here. So we're going to Rosegate next. Right. Let's speed up. Let's get ourselves down below. It's going to be hard to avoid our terror increasing under here. We certainly try to avoid it. Okay, we've got Rosegate. Let's see, we don't really want to deliver supplies here. Let's just take the pamphlet. Neatly printed histories of the shop are stacked high on one of the display cases. A notice encourages visitors to take one. Self-published plaudits. The pamphlet describes Rosegate as a cigar shop with a factory on the upper floor. True. Here they produce and sell an unparalleled variety of cigars. Also true. The tobacconist is described as a world-renowned figure, respected for his dedication to his craft and the brilliance of his creative vision. The pamphlet boasts that his genius will forever alter the tobacconist's art. Well, that remains to be proven. Okay, and then as I said, we're not going to deliver stuff here, so I think we just leave and get back to the surface as quickly as possible. Right, so let's go. It's kind of hard to avoid but so we went to the Isle of Cats already, right? Yeah. So we're heading to the Gantpole. No, actually, we're going straight to King Earl's Castle. Then we'll go up to the Gantpole. Or up to Shellnate and then the Gantpole from there. Okay. So we're actually going to slow down a little. So we want to reduce our terror as much as we can. Before we use contact. There we go. Right. Now we go fast. Heading for that light that is down here. Not far off. Oh, let's keep going. Yeah, there's a light there. Let's get into that light. Hopefully before we get to here. Ooh, okay. Slow down. So I'm gonna take some time here. And so from here, yeah, so we're about halfway. But we want this to go all the way back, if you wouldn't mind. What are we on now, anyway? 2, okay. Oh, I think we're actually... Maybe we were on 2 when we... We were on 2 when we left London, I think. But then we went up to 7. We got it back down to 0. So it's only gone up to 2 so far. Oh, and I just noticed as well that it's climbing again. We don't like that. Right, let's go. We are definitely going to get 1 extra. Ooh, let's avoid you. Right, there's the 1 extra there. Let's try to make sure that that's all we get. Come on, faster, faster, faster. Faster, we need to go faster. We still need to go faster. Okay, and pop in there. Okay, Kingdom's Castle. Here we are. Speak your name. That's the one we would need, right? I'm pretty sure that's the one. Okay. The Carnelian exile waits to bear witness. Lips parted. Wind tugs a strand of her hair free from beneath cup. Taps. Thunder growls softly overhead. Light flickers. Red gold in the west. Hail in the south. Waves prowl the isle's edge. The powers of the sea will bear witness too. And salt. Salt is silent. Okay, let's speak our name. 7 letters. The name which burns is stitched in fire across the black air. The exile falls to her knees without hesitation. Your crew joins her. Your name burns scalding from your throat. You will always bear the scars. Okay, so we lose 5 hearts. We now have 2 wounds. Oh, so that's why we needed to have no wounds, because if we had 1 or more wounds, we would have actually died from it. Okay, gotcha. You spoke your burning name at last. Okay. Okay, so what do we got here? Give your pass, or did she say just to remove your sweetheart and a child permanently from your life? Just reduce all of your skills by 25. That would not be good. Now the wind is rising, the exile raises her voice. The traveller comes. Oh my captain, give up the lessons of your life. Okay, well, I'm going to do it. The sacrifice is made. You don't even remember what you don't remember, but strength seeps from your limbs. The dawn machine's radiation crackle. The mountain glows across the continent to the south. Flukes royal Irigo in the sea. The wind staggers you. You lean into it and barely keep your feet. So we lose 70 irons, new total 0, 22 hearts, 25 mirrors, 25 pages, and 25 veils. Okay. So we did that. Now, unlock when at last threshold is. So what do we do there? Give up what you have cherished. Do we have to do them all Or is it just... I think it might be just one that we have to sacrifice, right? We can't give it for a feature. Well, we're going to do this as well and see what it does. What was yours is yours no longer. A storm roars its approval. In the pulsing depths of his throne pool, the Phantom King raises a wine glass. At the summits of the columns around you, one by one, the stone hearts of the castle wake to thunderous life. The King Eater has accepted your sacrifice. You now lodge in a room above the blind helmsman. You no longer have any of this in Ironclad Will. You no longer have any of this heirloom. Okay. After the sacrifice, the wind drops. Your crew and the Exile rise to their feet. Waves sigh against the hull of the ship. You feel light, free, empty. The last island. So much emptiness, so much lost. That's good. No one travels east without a hole in the heart. But you need something more. Salt Song will give you what you need. Travel to Ireland now to claim it. Okay. In the Pillared City, Salt Song awaits. Right, so we are going to Ireland. And yeah, we are going to... This might be a little bit longer, but we're going to go until we make it to Ireland, I think. The Exile's plea. Captain, I brought you to your destiny. Make it our destiny. Take me east. Okay, yes, come with me. You wouldn't have made it this far without her. Joyful laughter. This is the first time you've heard the Exile laugh, and she seems as surprised as you at the sound. Captain, my captain, we will cross the horizon together. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So we are going to speed up. So we just need to get to Idiom, right? We don't even need to really drop into other places. We probably will on the way, just because. But it's very, very scary now that we've reduced all of our stats by so much. Ooh, keep away from you. Eater of nature or whatever. Of names. No, we just spoke our name. So yeah, we don't need any eater of names, thank you. Right, let's pop in here. Shell Knights. Let's get a port report. How does one express this very striking smell? Limited meaningful expression. No matter what details you try to record, the stench creeps in around the edges of the sentences. To Shell Knights watchful despite the reek. Movement among the miasmic scraps of long abandoned monster carcass. Frequent duels where the stink is thickest. Okay. We don't need that. We need that either. Yeah, so let's leave. And as soon as we can, we are going to dive. And get ourselves to the camp pole. Yeah, everything is in and out right now. Let's speed up to get over here as quickly as possible. Okay, and we pop. Right, let's get a port report. The Admiralty is unlikely to take it seriously. The Gamp Pole. Ah, that favourite hazing method of many veteran sailor. Save for particularly wet behind the ears recruits. Ask your captain to deliver this to the Gamp Pole. Go to the Gamp Pole and find my pocket watch. Tell the crew tonight we dine in the Gamp Pole. A hilarious jig when not standing in the blasted place, hoping someone will pay for recent news from it. Okay, and then shops. We buy some fuel. We get ourselves some of this as well. And we check here. We could sell some stuff we don't really need to, so we're not going to. Get a few more supplies and some more fuel. There we go. Right, and then we leave as soon as we can, back to the surface, point ourselves north, and steam away. We are on a mission, very much so. Let's turn and go. Oh, hey there, Lone Fluke. We do not need to be tangling with you, so we're going to give you a little bit of space to yourself and leave you in our wake. Oh, hey there, crab dude. We're leaving you two as well. You could actually go down and fight the Lorn Fluke if you want to. I'm sure it'd kick your ass, but you'd have fun, I'm sure, for a while. Right, so let's slow down. Let's get into port. Estebal. Let's not gather supplies, let's just compile a port report. Right fast, the light scars. A burning after image. Your eyes water, the pages blur. The report is one of joy-filled complaint. Exile has a beauty too bright to be appreciated, or perhaps your Admiralty can find something of use. Okay, and then we leave again and head on. So next is Hideaway, then Emperor of Hands. Okay. About here, there we go. Okay. Get a port report. Explore the city. Record the habits of those that dwell within. City of strict custom. Most hideaway dwellers toil to strengthen their city against disease-crushing weight. Those that don't instead prepare for the night's festival, and all without a word spoken aloud. If they need to communicate, the people of Hideaway rely on a strict system of acutely formal gestures. Okay. Help the sprightly visionary. Don't need to do that right now. So, and we're actually not going to do it because we're going to be ending the game soon. After what, maybe 4 years playing this every Sunday, or pretty much every Sunday. Yeah, but if not today, then soon we will actually reach the end. Not sure what happens after we get Salt's Song, but it can't be. There can't be much more left after that, right? Right, Empire of Hands, we're coming to you. You're not going to take our souls. We're going to give our souls to Salt or to the Carnelian Exile or to some such endeavor. Okay, pop in there. Again, get a port report. Now that the Amity has been brought up to date, this will be far quicker, unfortunately also less profitable. Letters from the Wild Wheel Court. You write down your latest discoveries and seal them, ready for delivery on return to Fallen London. Okay, and then we leave. Speed up. Okay, so just kind of you left and then Arden, yeah. Oh yeah, let's avoid you. Yeah, I think we have enough for starting you that you're not going to be able to get a firing solution on us. There's a tree of life down there as well. All the crazy things are around. Okay, let's pop in there. Get a port report. The silk traders of the Nativity know better than to risk loose chatter. Still, little contribution to their festival may loosen their tongues. An off-the-cuff, scripted response. The silk traders don't talk much. In particular, they don't talk of the sorrow spiders at their feet, over their heads or crawling over them as they sleep. Spiders. We'll not be having that kind of talk about the generous neighbours, they say with haste, and raise voices. Okay? And then if we come back here... Pretty sure, yeah, let's deliver the trinkets, although might not get to do this. A delivery of trinkets, an almost entirely legitimate silk trader urgently requests your help with a delivery to Fallen London. Trinkets. Just trinkets, confirms the man holding out the box. Shaking it, you hear a rattling and see a sudden look of horror on the man's face. He says nothing though, merely backs away as quickly as good manners permit. Okay, and then we leave here and head towards Bardon. It feels almost blasphemous after all this time just enjoying the sea and going around nice and slowly to be like motoring around at this speed all the time. But we're so close to the end now. I guess we're just abandoning our old traditions in favor of what will bring us not necessarily success, but an ending at least. Okay, item, here we are. Let's pop in here. Right, so first of all, let's get port report. You will record what you will have seen, a conundrum. When you sit down to write the report, you will recall that it was written already. Who wrote it? The report records that it was already written when it was found. Who found it? The report describes another report, which will indicate the name of the finder. Where is the other report? There is a footnote which describes when you will record its location. When would that be? When all is well and all manner of thing is well. Okay, and then let's gain Salt Song. You will know where to go. You'll remember from the first time you were here. Up the steps to the seventh serpent. In a waking dream, it will rotate its neck like the arms of an articulated god. It will train its eyes on you. It will hiss sevenfold. You have come for Salt Song. Okay. Is there a price? 7 serpents will ask and have dreamed there's generally a price. Price might be a treasure. Captivating treasure, we don't have one. We don't have that either. Oh, we don't have okay. So I'm pretty sure we can buy one of those here though. See, Searing Enigma, Dread Surmise. We can sell a Dread Surmise. Ooh. We can sell a Captivating Treasure. We can sell an Element of Dawn. Okay. Right, so we need to find... What was it again? We need to get ourselves a Captivating Treasure, which is probably the easiest one of all of those to get. Right, let me look up where we can get that. And then it looks like we're going to be going for at least one more time. Captivating Treasure. Right, where to obtain? Okay, they are only obtained a small number of storylines by purchase from Winter's. No, this is. Oh, that's Sunless Skies. Why did you give me Sunless Skies? For some reason, Google has decided that Sunless Skies is... Okay, let's see. Okay. No, that is not one. No, we don't want that one either. No, or that one. This does not look like either. Right, I'm gonna have to look up where to get that, but we will have another episode, probably again today, because it looks like we're pretty close to the end. But yeah, look out for either today or next week. We're going to be finishing the game. Okay, welcome back. So I think we're going to be able to figure this out quickly, I hope. So we need... I was thinking we need these. We don't. We need to have 0 of them. So we need to have none of that. So we've got one of these things, and we didn't know. So we have to go to the shops. Ah, there it is. Let's sell that. Okay. And then we go back here. There we go. We can do it now, I think. No, wait. Yep, there we go. Okay. You will know where to go. You remember from the first time you were here. Up the steps to the Seven Serpents. In a waking dream, it will rotate its neck, like the arms of an articulated god. It will train its eyes on you. It will hiss sevenfold. You've come for Salt Song. Okay, we still have something. Right, so let's go to the shops again and sell. So it's not that. We know that. Let's see. Neither of those do. So it's something. It's not that either. I don't think that. Ah, there we go. Syrian Enigma. Let's sell you. Okay, and then go back here. Do that and that, and there we go. There is no price. Salt Song is priceless, therefore it cannot be purchased. Right. So let's do this. Yes. The Seventh Serpent lowers one head to your feet to guard you like a watchful hound. It curls two more around you to shield you from the gaze of others. It directs one head towards the ceiling where storm waits, and one towards the depth of the sea. It directs the ruby-eyed chips of its sixth skull towards the south, where stone glows. Its seventh head butts against your ear, warm as granite in the sun. It murmurs Salt Song. Your heart thrills with it. Your heart could be a distant bell. Wave sounded. Look east, with the bell's echoes falling. Okay. So look east. Sounds to me like we just sail east, right? Because that's what I'm going to do. We're going to see what happens. Right, let's go. This could be it. This could be the end of the game, or an end to the game, should I say? Because there are certainly many of them. Yeah, let's just sail off east and see what happens. I don't know whether these play a part in it or not. But we're gonna sail off, and we're just gonna see what actually happens to us. It's kind of scary, I won't lie. Sleep when you are dead. You're hurt. Okay, now, the sun beneath the sea. We will sail east, and the islands will fall behind. The sea will be troubled by greater waves. The false stars will pale until the neat roof grows invisible above. New scents will prickle the air, something like spice and something like pine. Once again the light below. Once again the colour of night behind glass. Then rain, wet slate. Then darkness, jade. Then deep rich green, emerald green, river green. Salt Song. Your sailors line the rails. All are silent until the boatswain raises his voice in song. No longer have any echoes. Your iron's quality is now 1. Yep. Do you recall how we came to that place? Green and gold. The silence will press on the ship with the weight of a cathedral, but we will pass, the song from mouth to mouth, and forge on east. The sea around us will brighten further. Forest green, grass green, green and gold. Mountains will rise ahead of us, flecked with light, their slopes veiled in forest. Mist will stream upward from the sea. The beaches of that land ahead will be limed in silver, like the painted moon. Our ship will beach, flawlessly and whole. She will never turn her prow homewards. I will sift the sand through my fist. I will lift my eyes to where the mountains rise, the loom and Lilfilden, the sky where I will go, Salta smiling. Once you said, the sea is wide, but I'll always return home. Look back one last time at where the sea is dark, and the lights of London invisible. You cannot go back, and yet the traveller is always returning. One came below long ago, seeking what the sun had hid. One will rise one day to face the white in its hall of poisoned crystal. You've moved to an area, you now have a trophy, the lights of London. Choose a legacy to preserve something for your next cap. Okay, let's accept that legacy. Receive that legacy. Okay, and that is that. So that is the end of that one. We're not going to choose anything here. Yep, so that is the end of Sakura's story, the end of the Carnelian Exile story, and the end of our time in Sunless Sea. It's been, as I said, I think 4 years, maybe more, of playing this game. Had a hugely enjoyable time with it, otherwise I wouldn't have played it for so long. And yeah, as endings go, that was a pretty good ending, but that is the end of the series. If you enjoyed this, maybe you will enjoy some more other of my content, so I would definitely encourage you to go and check it out. I play a lot of story-based games similar to this, the likes of Cultist Simulator, The Innsmouth Case. We've got some more kind of that type coming to the channel as well soon. I also play turn-based tactics games, so things like Mordheim. I've also got a full playthrough of BattleTech on the channel, and there's plenty more turn-based stuff there as well. But as I said, that's the end of this one. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe out there, and see you on another one. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.